Welcome to my space and thoughts on all things adventure and travel. My name is Sunshine. Welcome to Life with Sunshine. If it's your first time here, when you see this color behind here, we are shooting about adventure and travel and all things fun. So today I want to take you guys to, last time I took you up to Busia. Now I want to take you down to Tanzania. I am a very, I am an enthusiast of all things East Africa. East Africa, not Eastern. Eastern, I've not gone to all places, but East Africa, I've traveled many times in and out to Tanzania, to Uganda, a lot of times to Zanzibar. So yes, I want to tell you guys about this amazing place that I went to in September 2014. Called Chemka. They are hot springs. The most, I don't know, for me, to date, it's the place that took my breath away, like for life. So this is how the story began. This is how the story began. So we were going for a friend's wedding. Those who know me know I love weddings. So we are going for a friend's wedding. We were going to sing. This friend of mine is called Kaumba. He had his wedding in Arusha. Him and Betty were getting married. And as chauffeur, I told you guys I sing in a group called Chauffeur. We were going to sing at their wedding because he used to sing with us. And so that was the whole plan. We're just going to Arusha to go sing at a wedding. But you know me, when I go somewhere, I have to go and explore. So we went for his wedding in Arusha. It went well, finished that. And then after that, I went to a friend's house who lives in Moshi, my friend Zoe, and we went there with another friend of mine called David, and she was like, you guys, let me take you to a place called Chemka. I'm like, Chemka? Is it boiling? Because the first thing, Chemka just means to boil in Kiswahili. So I was like, I wonder what that is. She was like, it's some hot spring somewhere, and I had never ever been to any hot spring in my life ever. I'd only seen the bubbling water in this place. What is it called? This place that Magadi. That's the only place I had seen some form of hot water. And so yeah, left Moshi. It's about 30 minutes or an hour and a half from Moshi to Bomawangombe. Now the stage where place where you turn off, or the small shopping center that's there, is called Bomalangombe, I think so. So from there you just, it's the only turn you take to go in, and you keep going for on a very, very dusty road. Very dusty road. Right now it's been done up. Before it was a lot of gravel, and you just keep going and you're wondering, are you sure? I kept asking her, Zoe, are you sure we're going somewhere? She's like, just be patient. So we went all the way down through the on the gravel, there's some really nice baobab trees, by the way, over the railways, and then you come to a place that's really, all of a sudden it's very green, I guess because of the water that's underneath. You're seeing like palm trees. It's just, so you're sure there's like an oasis somewhere ahead. So we went there, and once I got there, it was so beautiful, untouched, nice, clear blue water. And all this water, was told, comes straight from Mount Kilimanjaro. It was, I don't know what to say. My eyes had never seen anything quite like it. There are trees that cover it, so it looks like some beautiful, I don't know, oasis that's just, by that time it was not a protected area. Many people didn't know about it. So we got there, parked the car, got into our jumpsuits, into our swimsuits, straight into the water. I had never felt so excited to be in the water. It was so warm and beautiful. When I opened my eyes, I nilishtuka. I actually was, I looked down, and it was so beautiful because the leaves were reflecting the light from the sun. It's clear blue, like from at the top, you can see right to the bottom. It's not really deep. I couldn't guess how many meters, but maybe 10, 12 meters, not too deep. But the colors were just amazing. I always tell guys, I'm an aqua girl. Everything underwater looks so much better, so much prettier. So while we are under there, there's a bit of a current. The water is coming, as we said, coming from Mount Kili. So if you're not careful, you just find yourself just drifting off. Then there's a small corner where there's a tree there, and if you just go and sit the way I'm seated and put your feet there, there's small fish that come and give you they give you a free pedicure. Very ticklish, because all they do is they just bite off your skin and eat off the dead skin or dead cells that you have there. So there's that pedicure from the fish. Then there's another area where they're a taller tree where they put a rope and a stick across, so you can swing on it, use it to like just swing on it and then jump into the water. Then there was, I'm really trying to explain this, I'll have to get a picture of it. Then across that, there's a small channel that leads you, that connects to the other side of the hot springs. It's now, this one is even more secluded because it's covered in these trees, and it was so beautiful. First of all, you know, all these movies that you watch and you know guys are underwater and you'll find something creepy. All those things were going through my mind, but it was just such an amazing, beautiful. There should be a video of it. It's amazing, clean, clear, untouched, uninterrupted. So there's the connection through there is like a swim through, and the current actually is coming this way, so you have to swim against it to get to the other side. It's really hard. They have floaters there. There are some locals who tried to make it get some money. By that time, the government had not come in and put, you know, a pay for it. So the locals there would just come and help, then you pay them. So there was this small, the whatever for the tires, not balloons. What do you call them? What do you call them? These things for the tires, the tubes, that's the word. The tubes for the tires you use as floaters to carry it to the other side, because you can actually get physically tired of trying to swim against the current. So you go to this beautiful area, and there's somewhere in the center or at the end where there's, if you swim down, there's a hole. Looks like it could be a cave or a swim through that connects to the other side, which is on the other side where this the pedicure, where you get your pedicure done. There's almost a cave like if you swim through, you can go, maybe come out on the other side that I'm now saying. I have tried to go through once without like just holding my breath, but it's hard because you're swimming against a current, trying to get through. It was difficult, but it is beautiful. You see so many fish down there. I can't remember the name of the fish, but there were very many beautiful fish in that place. It is one of the places I wish I could take everybody. In fact, I had planned that the following year I'd tell my friends we're going to have my birthday there, but didn't happen. But this area for me was so serene and pristine, and it was just one of the most beautiful places I had ever seen. The water was actually very warm. If you go there now, like in 2021, the water has become almost cold. There's nothing to it. Many people have been going there, and I don't know what they have done, but the locals say they have gone there and they have peed in the water and made it less warm. I have no idea. So I was told that night that at Chemka, at the hot springs, it's a home for crocs. I didn't find this out. For crocodiles, for Lacostes, for Lacoste, you know, they come at night. And there's a story that they once said there was a couple who decided to stay the night and sleep there and camp there, and they decided to jump in the water whilst they had been warned not to go in. And I don't know, this guy had a gun, so his girlfriend, I think, was caught by a crocodile. So she started screaming, he really tried to shoot at the crocodiles. It didn't work, and she was found later on somewhere where the water ends by the locals, you know, already mangled up. So be careful. Well, if you decide to sleep there, don't enter the water at night. But during the day, it's fine. They said these crocodiles and other animals don't come. Even once or twice, you can find a turtle. It's because of all the swimming and the splashing. It really just throws them off. So they go somewhere else and then come back in the evening. And then, I have never had something called zege. Do you guys know zege? Chipsi mayai. It was my first time to ever. Second time. First time my friend Zoe made it for us when we were back in undergrad. And I was wondering, why would you put fried eggs on top of chips? Makes no sense whatsoever. But when you have chipsi mayai, your life will change. Trust me, go try it. I don't know if they do it here, but go try it. They do it here in Nairobi. So they sell for you chipsi mayai there. If you want chicken, there's soda, whatever you'd like to eat, like small bitings, they have for you there. Just at least for them, even they can make some money. Now these days you'll find that they have an entrance fee, about Kenya shillings 500 if I'm not wrong. It's not too much, but for worth what you're going to get, because they have people who look after your stuff so that nothing is stolen. They created a small changing area made of makuti. Before it was just change where you are and then get in. And so that was my first time ever experiencing this beautiful place called Chemka, and I really enjoyed myself. You'll not waste your money finding time to go to Tanzania. When you do, to just go to Chemka. It is such a beautiful place. It is unlike something you'll ever see. Guaranteed, it cannot backfire if you go. So just go look for Chemka or hot springs in Boma la Ng'ombe, and once there, you'll be able to be guided. It's between Arusha and Moshi. So you'll be guided through and you'll have such a fantastic time. I'd say get somebody to swim with you there if you feel a bit afraid, or someone who can just help you if you get tired. The locals who are there, and they really enjoy it. Tip them. Tipping is good. It helps them at least take care of themselves and their families. So that's the story of me and my favorite place, Chemka. If you should find time to go there, or if you've been there, please do let me know in the comments and how your experience was, if you went with friends, and exactly what happened when you were there. So thank you so much for tuning in. See you next week, same time, same place. Bye.